Well, hello beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. And if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Erica Ashley. I try my very best to upload 3 videos every single week on Sundays, Tuesdays, and on Thursdays. So if you enjoy recommendation videos, project planning, shopping hauls, tutorials, get ready with me's, all the fun stuff and makeup and beauty, then I'd love for you to hit that thumbs up and subscribe before you go if you haven't already. Now today I'll be sharing with you my Sephora recommendations for their VIB Spring Sale for 2022. So if you're interested in my recommendations, I'm going to keep on watching. Alrighty, my beautiful friends, if you are interested at all, what is on my eyes, it is drugstore. It is the Meltz Cosmetics Mimosa palette, and I used 2 shades to create this pretty simple, easy, but fun look. So that's not Sephora, but if you were curious. Now I have my little list. This is going up a little bit later, but I still wanted to get it up for you. I will leave what I recommended for the fall 2021 recommendations list down below. I will leave that link down below. And those are, though, I still stand by all of those. I believe maybe 1 or 2 are repeats. I wanted to get 9. I wanted to get 10 because it sounds like a fun number, but I can only think of 9. Well, 1 is twofer, so 2 are twofer, so maybe I'll have 11. Who knows? But first is the SuperGoop Unseen Sunscreen. Okay, I went to go fetch this. But the first one is the SuperGoop Unseen Sunscreen. I did have a little mini. I have tried other little samples before, and I love this. It is kind of silicone-y. Catch my breath. It is kind of silicone-y. It makes you look matte. You don't look greasy. They do have a glow one and a tinted one. I've only tried the Unseen, and I do love it. It goes great on its own. Goes great under makeup. I do take this traveling. I will probably pick up one of these. But now SuperGoop is at Ulta. So if you have points, you can use it there. Sorry, I'm out of breath. But also, this wasn't on my list, but I do love this too. It's the same brand, the SuperGoop Play Everyday Lotion SPF 50. I purchased this. I believe this is a repeat too. I purchased this last summer. It does expire 2023, so I do have. I'll use this up by this year, but because we were going to Miami and I wanted to protect my arms and my legs, and my husband has a bald head, I wanted to protect, our body, and without, looking greasy, sitting on a chair at, happy hours, sliding off because you're so oily from the spray. So this is very lovely, and I think they do have a face one. You can use this on your face as well. I chose to get the big guy, but this is the one that I really, really absolutely love for my face. You should be wearing SPF every single day, so do not skip SPF. And I always recommend this one. Sometimes I use it on my clients, and if you are pregnant, this is a pregnancy safe SPF. Next on my list is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. Specifically, I wrote the iconic Nude, and oh, I love this one so much. It is so beautiful. Her lip liners are just amazing. They literally last all day long. I didn't think I was gonna like this. I knew I love the lip liners, but I didn't think I was gonna like this color. But I was like, you know what? It's such a talked about color. It's so popular. Let me see what all the hype was about. And I know why this is so hyped up. I did purchase all the little duos of her Pillow Talk. This is the Intense, and this is the first one that I had tried. See how it's very dark. And her lipstick, this is the Intense too, the Pillow Talk Intense. And I don't think that they go together, but they're still very beautiful. The first day I wore them together and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then the lip liner, it made it through my birthday lunch. I went with one of my best friends, my mom, and one of my aunts. And it lasted through Pork Chops at Perry's. So it lasted all day long, and I do love these. And this is not on my list, but I do love her lipsticks. Charlotte Tilbury, I've been dabbling into a lot of her stuff, but specifically this shade is super fabulous. This is a Yelika Nikovitz recommendation, and It's up here. Look how beautiful. I actually have used this a few times, and I did my friend's daughter's makeup for the military ball. I will leave her picture down here, and I use both of these on her. And she is super, super pale. Like, she is pasty. And it looked lovely on her. She had a maroon or a burgundy dress, and it just looks so beautiful. So I do recommend the lipsticks and I do recommend the lip liners and the lipsticks, and I do recommend her little duos. They're $25. You get a mini, but I mean, lip liners, really, how often have you gone through a lip liner? If you only have one, you know what I mean, then you'll go through it. But they're not that much mini, you know what I mean? So they're not like this. So I do recommend the Charlotte Tilbury lip products. This is, I know she has a few of the formulas. I believe this is the Revolution Matte. I can't remember, but I do enjoy her products. And I get the hype. These stay front and center in my little drawer right here with all my project panning. They're not in a project because they're just too beautiful, but I use them quite often, so they are ready to go. Next from Meltz Cosmetics is their Brunet palette. Now, Meltz Cosmetics was on my list to try in 2022. Was on my list to try in 2021. And I just fell in love with this. I'll leave some pictures. It is, you know, your basic B, your neutral Nelly palette. But I love it. It's quick, easy, on the go, no fuss. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you want to wear. You don't know what lipstick you want to go. I always go for bronze colors. So this I highly recommend, and I believe this is an underrated product, especially for Meltz. No one ever talks about this. I have seen a few people, but after I've already purchased it. But I did get this off a Laura Lee recommendation, and then I started to see a few people mention it, but not as many as I would hope. And I think they just skip right over because it is a basic color scheme, and I do love it though. It's so pretty and so bronzy. I did try the Meltz Cosmetics She's in Parties. My mother got me this, I believe, for Christmas, and I tried it on Valentine's Day, and it's just so pretty. I just love Meltz Cosmetics. I should do a wish list next. I should. So I do recommend the Meltz Cosmetics formula. Those two specifically. I do have two others, but I haven't tried them yet, so I cannot recommend them. I believe this is a repeat, but I just absolutely love it. It is the Tatcha water cream, and eventually I'll be able to get the minis, the full size, but if I can enjoy the minis, I will. This is great for oily skin. I used to use it at night because it's like water, hydration, but it is very lightweight. Now I use it in the morning under my makeup if I'm doing something like, you know, it's an anniversary, we're traveling, stuff like that. I bring this for special occasions. You can use it every day, but because I don't want to use mine up, that's what I use it for. And it just does wonders on my skin. It really helps the longevity of my makeup, my prep. It doesn't break down anything. Sometimes I use it on its own, sometimes. But normally I do pair it with makeup. But I let it sink in. I don't put makeup on right away. But I just love this one. And when I can afford to use it every day, I will definitely use this every morning. Next, if you don't know my favorite color, it is bronze. I do highly recommend the Natasha Denona, and specifically the bronze palette. This is probably my most used of her. I do have probably majority of her mini and her midi palettes, but this is like the brunette palette. But look, it's just so stunning, effortlessly. I will take this to travel. You don't know what you want to do, bust this baby. You can use a burgundy, orange, rusty lip, even a nude lip, and out the door. And it's just, her formula is so beautiful. I just love it. I do recommend any of the Natasha Denona midi palettes and the minis. Her big ones are quite expensive. I've never purchased one. I was gifted one from my mother, which is the Lila palette, and it's so pretty. I haven't yet to use it, but I will soon. But I can only afford the midis. So once I can afford the big ones, maybe. But I don't know if I'll ever spend that much on a palette unless I get a really good deal. But that's why the Sephora VIB sale is perfect for those expensive price tag items. Oh, wait, also, look on their website. Sometimes like Natasha does like 20% off and other stuff like that. So always look out for the brand sites, not just Sephora. But this is probably my most used. I feel like this is perfect for summer and fall and all year long. So bronze and coppers are my favorite to put on my eyes. Why, I'm not too sure, but it's just my favorite. Next, I did receive this from BoxyCharm. It is the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer. Mine is in Medium Harmony. I've raved about this. I've recommended this. I absolutely love this bronzer. It's just perfect. It is just perfection if you want a matte one. I am curious for more of the LYS brand. They are not as expensive. I do eventually want to do a full face. I have heard good things about their highlighter, their face powder, and their cream products. I haven't tried any. I've only tried the matte bronzer that I did receive in a BoxyCharm. I'm no longer a subscriber to BoxyCharm. But I have grown to love this. I actually had to put it away because I was using it so much. And if you use a bronzer and you're like, I don't really like it, I'll go over it with this guy. So this definitely is in my travel bag. When I do travel, special occasions, events, holidays, I will always use this one. It's just, for me, it's just a perfect bronzer. Perfect for my skin tone, everything like that. Not enough good things are said about this. Next is the Fenty Lip Cream Gloss Balm Cream, specifically in Honey Waffles. Funny story, that's what it looks like at the top right there. I have a crap ton of lipsticks. I never wear the same color twice in a row when I'm doing my makeup. Well, I put this on, we went to the rodeo and I did the iconic Nude lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. I colored in all my lips and then I put this on. I forgot. I'll pop a picture of what I had on my eyes. I can't remember what I put on my eyes. But it was so beautiful. So beautiful. And the next day, I forgot where we were going. I did my makeup and I didn't like my lip. Well, I took it all off and I did the same lip combo. So that tells you how much I love it. I've never worn two of the same lipsticks back to back to back like that. And I may have used it on Valentine's Day back in February. Those were the 3 events: rodeo, lunch or dinner, and then it was Valentine's Day. So I may have used this 3 times in a row. I'm not too sure. But the iconic Nude lip liner and this together is like a perfect deeper nude. I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just so pretty. And this was on a recommendation from Juicy Jazz too. I'm glad that I picked this up and I love it too. I'm not too sure how many of the other colors that I want to try, but you know, maybe I'll try some more of the cream ones. Next is from Olehenriksen. It is the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. I love vitamin C serum, but this one I don't know, I just feel, and I've seen a difference in my skin. I've seen it more brighter. I've seen changes, better changes in my skin. I use this during the day when I'm not wearing any makeup. If I do wear makeup, I use a different one. Just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm not getting its full effect if it's being covered up by makeup. It could be me in my crazy head. But I do love vitamin C. Vitamin C is an important part of your step. I used to love the Drunk Elephant one, the Sephora, but that one's kind of pricey. This one I was gifted. I believe I won a giveaway from Samantha March, and this was in there, and I do enjoy it. And I have one more vitamin C serum in my collection from PCA, but when that one's done, I'm gonna see which one of the two that I love more, because I use a regular one from PCA. I love that one. Then I use this one, and then this one is the PCA Strength after I'm done with this one. So I'm going to see which one I like, and then I'll repurchase it. But I definitely will probably keep this in my collection, rotating it. I don't know. I definitely want to purchase more, or one more of these in the sale. Last but not least is the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. I had to go fish these out of my shower. If you are blonde, if you dye your hair, if you are trying to recover or repair your hair, I highly recommend these. A little does go a long way. So don't squirt a whole bunch. You are wasting it. I'm the type to use a whole bunch of shampoo, use a whole bunch of conditioner, but this is the one and only product that you don't need a lot. I use this right before I'm gonna go get my hair colored, and then I use this maybe once every other week. I do not wash my hair every single day. I wash it once, maybe now that summertime is here, twice a week. So I will probably use this. If I do my hair twice a week, I'll use this once every other week. But this is kind of pricey for a shampoo. You do get 8.5 ounces, but like I said, a little does go a long way, and you don't have to use it every day. You can if you want to, if your hair is really damaged, or if you just want to, you know, help the health of your hair. I choose to use this, use another one, use this one, use another one, use another one, and use one. I alternate this into my collection. I alternate this when I wash my hair. I do know with a lot of products, a lot of shampoos and stuff, I don't always use the same thing because I feel like your hair gets used to it and you don't see the result lasting if you're constantly using them. So those are the 9-ish products that I recommend from the Sephora VIB sale. I will list all the dates down below. It has already started if you are Rouge, but when you are seeing this, the VIB sale starts. It's 15% off. Rouge 20 and regular Insider is 10% off. Anyone can become an Insider. But also, check the Olehenriksen website. Check the Natasha Denona. Check the Fenty. Fenty, SuperGoop, maybe Olaplex, I'm not too sure, are available at Ulta, and I believe Ulta just has a better reward system. So, just depends, personal preference. But these are the products that I recommend. I strongly recommend. I will leave my previous one down below as well. I still stand and stick by those that I recommended previously before in the fall. And I plan to film these in the future too for the fall one. I hope I didn't repeat too many. I should have watched my other one before I filmed this, but I didn't because I'm lazy. But if I repeated it, that just means you know how much I love it. And you may not have caught the other one too. So it's a win for everybody. Thank you, my beautiful friends. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe before you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you all so much. Please let me know down below what you are picking up from the Sephora VIB sale for springtime. I believe it is spring save that you use. I will list all the info down below. And stay safe, my wonderful friends. I love you all so much. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.